Everybody, it's JSQUARED Magazine, New York City, stage 48. We're hanging out tonight with PJ Morton and Molly Music. I think two of the most soulful voices of our generation. Great singers in their own right, great musicians in their own right, great songwriters in their own right. It's exactly why JSQUARED is here tonight. We're here to support them, wish them well, and here's some great music. So keep it locked and come hang out with us.
Please don't say action. Can't take it.
Can't take action.
No, not right now.
Why not?
I was shooting a film and I don't want to hear action.
Oh,
or
so
cut.
too many takes?
Yeah.
Tell us about that experience. Like, what is that like? You know, obviously, when you're a musician, you're kind of the director.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel taking direction? Because you said off the bat, don't say action anymore. So.
Nah, but I love that the opportunity that I had. The director was Danny Green.
Mm-hmm.
For a movie that we're shooting called Revival that we actually just wrapped on yesterday, and it was a beautiful experience, wonderful experience. But like you said, I am an artist. You know, the only things that I've really dabbled in deeply and powerfully is music and singing and songwriting. So it was a blessing and a huge learning experience to be able to act. But man, that coverage is a monster. You know what I mean? Like, that's like you doing a good song and then they're like, not perfect, now do it again and we're gonna shoot from behind you, and it's just amazing. So it's a beautiful experience and it was very good. I had a lot of fun. I just did not want to hear action or cut.
So I mean,
it's like working at a donut shop. You don't want donuts no more.
Okay. Not even if they're Krispy Kreme. Now you from the South, so every time I go to down there, I look for Krispy Kreme.
Me
if
too.
The red light is on. Turn the car, fresh.
That's how it goes, man.
Yeah. So how do you feel about coming to New York now? There's a lot of buzz with my own music. Now let me say it right. We're gonna set the record straight today. It's a gospel artist who's going mainstream. Did I punch that right?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Perfect.
Because people really need to know that. People, from the church world, they might say, well, what's going on with him? Is he still, considered a gospel artist or deemed a gospel artist? But tell us how that process has started to unfold for you.
Well, it's been a blessing. I've been given the opportunity to have what it takes to be able to take something that has been gospel, something that has been fairly contained for the most part, and it be accepted and embraced by people who never would, deal with it. And I've been given the songs, I've been given the ability, I've been given the voice, the charisma, the spirit, everything I need to do it. And I don't take it personal that God selected me to do it. And I know that it's something that will benefit the body as a whole, but some things take time. It's kind of like how everybody believes that the Heat is going to win, but as soon as they lose a game, you think that they're not going to win.
Miami?
But they definitely probably will. It's like that.
Are you saying you're a Miami Heat fan?
No.
I'm
just saying you can't. Please don't get me wrong. LA Clippers, okay? But let's not make this about.
All right, I hope not, because we were doing good.
But no, I'm just saying it's the fact that they are champions.
Yeah.
And you can't deny a champion. Like how everybody really wants Floyd Mayweather to lose, and as soon as he get hit good, it's like here it comes. No, it's not gonna happen. Not because of me, not because of any strength that I have, but what I'm doing, who has put me on this mission, and where it's coming from. So man, it's a beautiful journey, and I didn't know how to deal with the responses initially. It crushed me. It hurt my heart. I was taken aback. I was scared. I was startled. I felt so misunderstood. But I don't know, just with prayer and a lot of support from my family, management, the label, and my friends, my colleagues, you got on both sides. They understand it and they get it. And the people that don't get it support it. More Beautiful was Ready Aim. And that was for me to be able to kind of express in a way that satisfies me as an artist the way I was feeling, where I was. So where I might not want to get in front of a camera and be like, well, I know we don't understand and I know that this is happening. I'm not that type of guy, but I would write a song on you quick. So I would rather say the same thing, but it'd be, I'm on an airplane, and take you on a journey so you can be able to separate my face, my likeness, or anything human from your judgmental minds. And then you can, at the end of the story, be like, oh man, I feel that. And then I put myself back in and say, that's what it is. You know what I mean? So once that happened, there was a huge response for that. I went to London and we sung Ready Aim And by the time I said, I'm on an airplane, like it exploded. And I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. So then once we got ready for the real single, and I wanted to conquer the mountain of the industry. So I wanted the radio runs, the promotional tours. I wanted the whole work, just an opportunity to take the same road, to be able to put in and, you know, exude something different. And I got that opportunity, and it has been a blessing. It's why we're here today. It's why we'll be here tomorrow, and we're just going to keep going. I just want the opportunity as a gospel artist, as a man of God, to travel the road, you know what I'm saying, of the Hall of Famers, of the legends. You know, it's like being something new, but you still got to play in the league. You know, so I guess I got enough of the ABA or the D League.
Oh, come on, wasn't more than D League. You kind of like.
Wait, hold on, wait. You calling the gospel community more than D League? Right.
Well, you know.
No.
Okay. I see where you're
I wanted to play in the league because I wanted people to see what God was doing inside of the body. You know what I mean? And but I know it took a whole lot of adjusting, and it took place, and now we're here, and I believe it's happening.
Well, we don't want to take up a lot of your time. I know you want to get, you know, prepared for what you got presented to us tonight. You know, on behalf of JSQUARED Magazine, thank you for taking the time.
Pleasure, man.
Busy guy. One last question, because in the back of my mind, I'm going to get this if I go home and I'll ask you this question. You're a musician. So singers follow you, vocalists, writers. Tell us some of your influences, because you're going to say, Jay, you know, how can you ask him about his influences?
Right.
We want to know what he's listening to, like, how did it, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, nowadays people don't listen to music, they listen to YouTube. So, like, I have so much Nina Simone in my, you know, in my history, only because she had this ability to, like, play and say something that would be so daring, you know, but it had to be received because she was so above and bigger than everything that, you know, that people that were around her. So I love Nina Simone, I love James Brown, like all the things he was able to overcome with his creativity. And then you have like Michael Jackson, then you have Bilal Oliver. I appreciate him for his fearlessness, and he also like gave me like my first touch. Like that was the album that I was sneaking to listen to, because you know you got whipped in the South if you was listening to Soul Sister. So between that and like D'Angelo, I'm grateful I snuck and listened to that stuff because it gave me soul. So yeah, a whole lot of that.
Well, thank you for your time, man.
Pleasure, man.
Hopefully we'll stick around and, you know, watch you burn up the stage, because that's what we're waiting to see, man. That's what we're waiting to see. Thank you again.
Pleasure.